enjoying the fact of what you've done already and the position you're in now, and yet keeping your mind locked onto the one game at a time?
We enjoy it. Each week we celebrate the win, but we have a motto that we never look back. In the past, we always make sure we're looking forward, and our eyes is on this moment now. It's each week is a moment, and we make sure we focus on that. Try not to look ahead and try not to look back. So, right now we focus on the moment, and each week it's a one-game season, and this week is NC State, and this is the biggest game of the year.
Do you have to remind maybe some of the younger guys about that?
I don't think so. After the first couple of weeks, they know the motto, and we make sure that they knew it from the get-go, and they've been responding well and doing great so far. So all the younger guys are, they know what they want. They want the big goal too. So they're following the seniors and the upperclassmen, and they're leading us the right way.
Deshaun, you talked about in the offseason how this was a special group, you do some good things, but you're 7-8 weeks into the process, and you guys have been able to keep the same mental focus and prepare the same way every week. Are you even surprised a little bit at how this team's been able to keep it all together? When you look around the country and other teams fall apart?
I'm not surprised. I knew from in the spring when we were getting this team together, when the freshmen came in, and then over the summer workouts, just how the grind and the effort and just the want to from all the players on the team. We all have that big goal that we want to achieve, and Coach Sweeney in the fall camp told us the little goals we have to get first before we get that big goal. So I'm not surprised at what we're doing and how everyone is staying focused and making sure that we're staying on task.
One of those teams that went down, Florida State, did you see the ending?
I did.
What are your thoughts?
It's wild. The game is never over until the clock hits zero. So it was just one of those those crazy wins that Georgia Tech had, and that's the beauty of college football. You never know what's going to happen.
NC State being the last unranked team to beat Clemson 4 years ago. Were you aware of that game back then? Did you watch it? And is that something in the back of the minds of the players going into this game?
4 years ago. No, I don't think I watched that. I'm not sure what I was doing then, but we don't. That's the past. We're worried about the present and in this moment now. So it's a totally different team on both sides, both programs, and it's just whoever the best team that Saturday is going to win. So we don't really focus on what happened in the past and what's going to happen in the future. We just worry about now.
You planning on hurling any more NC State defenders this week?
If it happens, if it comes, that situation comes, if I have to, but try not to. Try to stay on the ground.
Now that we're past the midway point with all the success you guys have currently have and are having, does your leadership role change at all? Have you had to change the way you lead this team now that the success has been so great recently?
No, I've been the same me ever since I got here. I've been leading for by example, and when I have to say something, I say something. There's no need for me to change. We doing what we do, and I'm doing what I'm doing. So the leaders are leading from the front and making sure that we're staying on task.
Coach Sweeney keeps preaching even keel, not get too big of heads, that type of thing. Do you feel like your demeanor, your personality is the kind of the perfect fit to lead this kind of team?
I guess you could say it. At any program or university you're at, the quarterback has to lead by example. And I really don't get bothered with the hype, because the hype is just is fake to me. You have to perform each and every week. So all that stuff, all the media talk is flaws, and you just got to go out there and do what you do. And that's what we've been doing so far each week.
So many teams are judged on the elite status of the big teams that they beat, the big games they win. Is there winning 35 straight games against unranked opponents, even though you haven't been here for all that? Is that almost underrated, just to be a part of a program that has not slipped up in those types of games?
It's hard to win regardless of who you're playing. It really doesn't matter who you're playing. At this level, any team can beat you if you don't go out there and perform like you're supposed to. So Being 35-0 versus unranked teams is pretty special. And, it's a great compliment for Coach Sweeney and what he's been doing for this program, and all the guys that came through here. We were trying to keep that streak going, and just make sure that we're playing Clemson ball and nothing else.
Coach Sweeney said after the game, all you guys really want to do is play better on the road than you did the first time. Was that really all it was? Was it just trying to be better, and then Saturday just kind of happened, or was there a little more that went into that?
We were just trying to be, like Coach Sweeney said, just trying to be better than the last road game, and just really trying to be better than the last week. That's what great teams do. They keep getting better each and every week, and that's what we did. We got better overall, and just really of course, you have a lot of Florida guys that knew people on the team, so they were kind of pumped up. But we just go out there and try to be better, each and every week, and that's what we did.
What's your reaction to moving up in the polls?
Do what?
What's your reaction to moving up in the polls?
Really, it's just a number to me. None of that stuff really matters until December, whenever they have to decide who's in that top 4. So I guess it's cool to be up there and be noticed, and represent Clemson well, and put us on that platform that we're one of the top teams in the country.
And then what challenges does NC State present to you guys for
just really the talent they have, and the coaching staff that and the different stuff they do on defense just presents a challenge, of course, and we just have to go in this week and find those holes and try to go out there with a good game plan and win.
You said you're trying to get better every week. With as dominant as you were on Saturday, what can you do to be better this week?
Scoring every drive, and just really, and I guess just the little things. Try to fix, and if you can do that, then you'll be dominant each and every week. So just try not to go backwards and keep doing what we're doing, and just find things to get better at.
Guys can control what they can control maybe a little better than the team you played on, where the defense wasn't as good and you did have to put a little more pressure on yourself. Do you approach it like that? Do you think about those kind of things?
Not really. I just know that the defense is going to hold down their side, and the offense is going to do that part, and then the special teams has been playing well too. So all 3 phases of this team has been been getting better each and every week, and just knowing that we have a lot of guys that want to be great, and whatever their job is, they're doing it well, and just playing their role has been not a lot of pressure. You just go out there and just perform and play.
The other day, Artavis only had 1 catch for 7 yards. Usually most wide receivers, when they have 1 catch for 7 yards, aren't too happy. But after the game, he was really excited and happy, and was happy to contribute. What can that say about the selflessness of this team, and how you guys really don't think about stats and any of that kind of stuff?
It's just really love and family here. A lot of guys on the team don't really care what how many catches or yards or how many touchdowns they have. It just shows that we care about each other, and all we care about is that result at the end, and just having that W by the name. And so just having that has just been that shows the character and leadership on the team, that we want more than just our name in the newspaper or the media about the stats.